Alright, this is Dogmath for here for day 19 of our Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes playthrough. So log in today, we're going to be beating our 100,000 gold, so claiming that. Adds to our 3.1 million. It seems like we have a lot now. Once you start getting into really high level characters, that money goes away pretty fast. So that's good to kind of be stockpiling it. Go ahead and do our daily routine here. Check out our cards first. We do always do the first because they have the longest cooldown. And then we'll go ahead and buy our shipments. Only the old ones as usual. And again, it may not seem like you need those, but when it comes to high levels, you're going to be glad you have those kind of stockpiled. Then we're going to go ahead and go to our characters, see if we can level up or gear up anyone. I think 86 has a gear waiting for him. Cut that, and then we can actually train him a little bit. Let's go ahead and get him up to the next level. Alright. And there we go. So, turn in all those. Look at our important sim cards. Alright. So, see if we can buy anything that we need to on cooldown here. So our shipments, arenas were good, so we'll be getting that payment today. We can buy more there. Galactic War, we have all of that spent, so don't need to go in here and buy any more of those. We're in squad, we're good there, so nothing to be buying here. So before we go and do our squad our cantina battles, we could try and progress here and get to next Skywalker. Skywalker is the one right after this one. He's gonna be the first one, not Skywalker. The Jedi is the first one in the third one. So if you can get there, if you're trying to farm him, that'd be a good way to get to it. But we're a little ways off. So and then for our Skywalker, ways off there as well. So and up in the air as to which one of those we want to be farming. I'm going to go ahead and use just farm Skywalker for 3 of them. And then once we're all done, I might go and off air try and progress there. I'll go ahead and do the 3 just to get us the achievement. Bit of a light side battle. If we want to be farming, who are we going for? Here's some Luminaris. We're always going for Luminaris. It's a good one to be going for early, so we'll spend 3 there. Could also be going for our Jedi. But Luminaris is going to be a little bit more important to us right now. We can get her up a level pretty quickly. We're going to do some Luminaris over on this side. I think I'm going to do on this side. There it is. Okay. I'll go ahead and do that. Alright. So, in our kind of farming, you kind of want to pick one character per area. A arena, a cantina, and a Galactic War, and then farming from light side and dark side, I see it as more of a kind of supplementary thing than anything else. To get a character leveled from just these is really slow, but if you do it, you can kind of save you like a day or 2 on certain characters that you're going to be getting from other places. There's certain characters you really want, like if you really want to farm for Rey, because she's very good. Early on, the only place that you can get her is right here, which is pretty early on, but that's just 3 chances per day of being a shard. You can get more of them later on if we already have 11 of them just from doing stuff, but you can. They just added some more of her. 5D hard and 7B hard on the dark side. So you'd have to clear level 6 on the dark side and then get to the 4th one on the hard battles to be able to start farming her even more. And that would just increase from 3 a day to 6 a day. So maximum, if you're getting all the way up to 7B, which you're pretty darn far, that's a maximum of 9 per day, which you can be farming. So it's going to take you quite a while. And it takes 80 to get one of her. So again, you can be doing that, but it's going to be quite a while unless you get really lucky in shipments. So we'll go ahead and turn in all these like we're just one total battle anyway. So we got our arenas, our challenges, and our Galactic War left. So we'll do an arena. We're kind of flirting with that 200 zone, but we're really going to have a hard time getting there this early. But we can go ahead and give it a shot. I'm getting down to like the 300s-ish and then kind of getting stuck there with difficulty versus who I have. So we're going to go for Dooku here. Our Sidious would also be a good target, but he typically does his AoE first, so we don't really need to worry about it as much on the first round. I like to get Dooku out because he does a lot of stuns, and he has that counterattack, so every attack that you do on him is going to hit back. So once he's out, you don't have to worry much about your AoEs or things like that. Oh, please go to heal. Great. Right, not going to heal now because they took out the person who we really needed to heal. I don't really care about the healing AoE on my Chewbacca, so I'm just going to go ahead and AoE. Do a little bit of damage to everybody, maybe put some dots, didn't get real lucky on those dots, but I'll try and stun Chewbacca. There we go. Let me go ahead and Talia heal. It's not going to be real efficient until I get that debuff off of Sidious. And that's the big thing about why Sidious is so annoying, because of that debuff that he'll put on your characters that you really need to heal. So we're going to try and take out their Sidious. If he doesn't attack my Sidious again, I can hopefully heal my Sidious next round. Apparently now. Okay, and as soon as it's off, he gets killed. Alright, we still have a chance here. We'll take out their Sidious. The slight numbers advantage. You're going to go for their Talia because she's their healer, and there's kind of healer left. Our Luminara does a lot of damage right now though. That Cad Bane and his stuns. There we go. Alright, so now we have that double attack. Right, let's get our stun up on him. You ability block him. Alright, and we get him. So, kind of close, but again with arenas, as long as you're winning, it doesn't matter how close it is. Alright. Our big thing here is we just want to make sure that we're not going to be flirting with the getting above 500 rank. That's going to drop us down. 200 is going to help us, but as long as we're in this range, we're going to be happy. So, and we'll come back and we'll do more of those off camera just to kind of save time. Our events today is we got the droid challenge. So again, at this point, the challenges should be pretty easy. You can pretty much just auto battle. I have so many Chewbacca helpers here. I don't need to use Sidious because I can use my own Sidious. So I guess I'll go to some outside help. And I haven't done this one since I've gotten Sidious, so I'll do Sidious, Luke, and then Talia, and then our 2 kills. Alright. So sending them all in. Basically, at this point, you should just be able to just auto through these. It's going to be a while until we're able to get the 4th tier. Once we do that, once you start to get a brand new tier, you want to kind of manage the building a little bit closer. You've been clearing this one for quite a while, having no issues. And also now that we finally have Sidious, since this is the one where you fight Boba Fett, we don't even have to worry about targeting the droid because our Sidious will put the no heals debuff on Boba Fett. So your group will just autofocus him at the start, and you're good to go. The other one that is up today is the one that is the A attackers, which is the one that we actually can do because we actually do have at least 5 A attackers. That one you do need a slight bit of micromanaging at the very end when you want to target the droid, then boss 1, then the droid, and then boss 2. The other ones, once you get a decent crew, you can just auto battle them as well, which makes it a lot faster and a lot easier. So you can kind of have this go off and then background is farming through your challenges while you're doing some other things that take a little bit more arenas and kind of new content on the Cantina or Light Side and Dark Side and the Galactic War you kind of want to watch. But if you know stuff is going to beat and the stars don't really matter. You can always just let it go. That's typically faster and lets you kind of do some other stuff at the same time. So that's why I kind of leave a lot of this out, because seeing me farm and wait and farm and wait is not really the best. If you to be watching and you get the idea of just seeing it once. Seeing it once is probably a little bit important for you. Alright. So we get a bunch of good training droids here. And then the other one is going to be the Tucker's one, which is, for strength gear. So we'll go ahead and head in there. Again, we can just auto this. It's going to be pretty easy. Next year it'll be a little bit harder, and we would be doing the same thing with our healers and our tanks if we had more than just 2 of each. And again, since Luminar doesn't count as a healer, we can't even use her for our healer one. That would be really nice, because she definitely counts as an ATAC. Which makes this one really, really easy, because you actually get a healer for this set here. Alright, so here's where we want to manage it. If you get a hit or 2 off on him, like it typically will, that's not a big deal. But you want to kill the droid. If you're having a hard time, it seems it's really tedious and kind of micro, but you can make sure that your weakest character is the one who last hits the droid, because the character who last hits the droid does not get the buff. It's everyone else. So that can be a way if you're having trouble, but hopefully you shouldn't be having trouble as long as you're following this strategy here. There we go, not too bad. And there's our victory. Okay, so, and we're getting these keyboards, the purple ones. You need a lot of those when you start to get into the purple tiers of a gear. So you can get one there now, but it's going to take some time to tune into higher levels of light and dark side before you can actually start farming those a little bit more reliably. So let's go ahead and turn in these. So we got an arena left to go, and then we'll do our Galactic War as usual in a separate video that will also be up. Like we have a bronze video, and then I'm also going to go ahead and I'm going to start buying the chromium single packs as soon as I get the crystals for it. It's just because that's kind of what we're looking for. And if this particular account, there's no, with how I only run it once a day, it's not really beneficial for me to be using those to reset things just to get that. And that's just kind of not the point of this playthrough. It's not to kind of try and maximize, and I'm not going to be on it all the time. So, but if you want to be a little bit more efficient, the chromium cards are not really great past a certain level. You could be getting characters who you could only get more shards for with the chromium packs. So I mean, there's so many that you could be getting that. It's kind of not the most smart investment to be making. And that's also why buying them with actual money is really kind of a poor investment. But anywho, we're going to go ahead and buy these single. See if we get lucky, and this will add a little bit of excitement to these videos every once in a while. So we're going to go ahead and buy it. See how unlucky we were going to get now. Oh, we actually got a character. She is a tank. So we got a third tank. And she's 2 stars. It's great. It's the Jedi Guardian, and we actually do have a place where we can farm her shards from someone else. So this is not bad, right? And she's a light side, and we could use another light side. So great. I'm not terribly disappointed. I'm fairly happy, especially that we got a tank. So definitely worth it. May have to spend some time gearing her up a little bit, but hey, I'm happy. Let's go ahead and take a look at her. I really do not know a ton about the Jedi Knight Guardian. So, Saber Sweep. Physical damage to target enemy. Awesome. Right, Saber Throw. Damage to all enemies with a 25% chance to inflict a ability block, which can probably go up as we boost this. And in addition, Jedi Knight Guardian gains defense up for 2 turns. Good. So it's pretty good to answer a little tank thing. Is this a unique or a leader? It's a unique. Good. We do not want leaders. You don't want those unless you're going to use them as a leader. So typically you won't bother trying to level them much. Alright, so her unique has 20% defense while below 50% health. So when she's low health, she gets more defense, and we'll get that at gear level 2. Alright, so let's train her up. How far can we get her? We got 6 of those. Where is that going to take her to? Alright, we got 26 of these. We got a ton of those. Even more of those. There we go. Let's get her all the way up. But if we were going to be getting a new character soon, I might have wanted to save those, but hey, we're going to be getting more today, so there we go. Alright, out to only 1,000 power, but again, she is at gear level 1. The gear levels make a huge difference, and so do the abilities here. So we're going to go ahead and gear her up a little bit. I do want to maybe start using her in my light side battles, especially. She'll probably be a good addition there. I'm going to farm this. One of those. So it's 2 days in a row where I'm getting a new character to level up, so using a bunch of those droids, which is why you save those up. Also, I want to save up the low level mats, not just go and sell them all. You know, you can sell them if you're short on gold, but we're doing fine as far as gold goes. And again, gripping all the stuff that we can. Let's find some of these. There's one, alright. What else are we looking for? One of those. Ooh, the one. And we get one. Yeah, we do. Alright, so we just barely have enough of those, enough energy to farm those last 2 things out. And get her up to gear level 3. And then hey, we can put one more on there. 20 of those will make much now. Alright. That's up 270 more. We definitely want to get her basic attack up. And add the 20% chance to inflict offense down. That's good. We'll go ahead and take that. And then unique, get that up 1. Add 10% tenacity up while below 50% health. So that would be all kind of based off of when she's low, which doesn't really fit my playstyle a ton, but it's 4 damage on that. Alright, so we got her decently geared out. So, I mean, we have 4 of her 25 towards her next one. We might actually start trying to farm her out if we can get her any other place. No. We can get her in squad cantina shipments, and we can get her from that one dark side battle. So, if we really wanted to, we could get off of Boba Fett and start farming her here, but we at least want to get Boba Fett first, because we're spending a lot of time in there. So, anywho, a new character, we'll try her out, but that's going to be it for this video. I'll do my typical off-camera stuff, and then I'll have my separate video for the Galactic War. Until then, this is Dogmath, and I'll talk to you next time.